Good afternoon, and welcome to Miami University's Fall Commencement. We ask that you now please stand, if you are able, for the entry of Miami's class of 2022. ladies and gentlemen, the faculty of Miami University. Ladies and gentlemen, our platform party and the 22nd president of Miami University, Dr. Greg Crawford. To honor our nation and those who have dedicated themselves to its service, we ask that you please remain standing and remove your hats for the presentation of colors by Miami University's Reserve Officer Training Corps and the singing of our national anthem performed by Catherine Ullery, Miami class of 2023.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous
Please be seated. Well, welcome, and thank you for joining us for one of the best days of the year, Commencement at Miami University. And a special thank you to Catherine Ullery for that stirring rendition of our national anthem. I would also like to recognize the veterans and current members of the armed services who have joined us here today. On this campus, we honor Miami veterans with the Alumni Veterans Tribute located next to Wells Hall, which also houses the Student Veterans Center. Together, they help us remember and honor the Miamians who have served and sacrificed for our country. Would all of the veterans here today and those currently serving in the armed forces and the ROT cadets and midshipmen please stand if you are able so we can recognize you for your service. Thank you. And once again, welcome to all the parents, the family, and friends here in Millett Hall today. And welcome to those of you watching online, love and honor from around the world. I'd like to also welcome the most important audience of all, our 2022 graduates. Some graduates, believe it or not, are visiting campus for the very first time today. I know Project Dragonfly is here today. And today we celebrate all of you and all that you have accomplished. We look back proudly at the last 4 years. We also celebrate with you what is to come, anticipating with optimism the impact that each of you will make. Congratulations to our newest Miami graduates. Yay! I would also like to acknowledge those on our platform party today, leaders who give our students the best Miami experience possible. Would each of these groups please stand and remain standing as I call you? And please, would you hold your applause until all groups have been recognized? Members of our Board of Trustees, always advancing our strategic goals and upholding our core values of love and honor. Our deans, ensuring that Miami's long tradition of academic excellence thrives in every student. The University Ambassador, our honored speaker, and the members of the President's Executive Cabinet, sustaining and enhancing our daily activity to benefit the entire Miami community. Leaders of our ROTC units, Captain Lamphere and Colonel Kring, training the next generation of military officers, protecting our freedom and values as a nation. And our student body president, Amitash Kar, we are so excited and grateful for her enthusiastic leadership. And all of our honor PhD candidates today, would you please rise? Let's give a big round of applause. Thank you so much. And many members of our faculty are here who work with dedication and spirit to help our graduates achieve this milestone in their lives. They are the heart of this Miami experience. Their selfless service to Miami is an embodiment of love and honor. Would all of our incredible faculty please rise if you are able so we can recognize and thank you. And our Miami University staff are dedicated and committed to our students, making the Miami experience something special. Would all of our staff members here today please rise if you are able and accept our sincere thanks for all that you do here at Miami. And graduates, We know that you are grateful for all those who helped you along your journey. Let's take a moment to stand if you're able. Graduates. Find somebody in the crowd, a family member, friends, or mentors who encouraged you or inspired you, who listened to you during challenging times, who pushed you to achieve things you may not have imagined possible, and give them a big round of applause. You may be seated. Now, the Miami class of 2022, graduates, you have learned a host of valuable skills and mindsets here at Miami. You have embraced our mission of love and honor by engaging people respectfully, regardless of difference. Your world is now bigger than it once was as a first year. You have embodied the words of our alma mater, sturdy-hearted, pure of soul. And as the motto on our seal affirms, you have achieved with humility, prodesse quam conspici. Your Miami experience and education has empowered you to be the kind of person the world needs. You are equipped to lead in organizations, companies, graduate programs, armed forces, communities, wherever you are. The Miamians who came before you have marked the path. Miami produces leaders. CEOs at American Axle, Cintas, Chipotle, Duke Energy, Enterprise, Key Corp, Merck, Purina, GameStop, and so on. CEOs and presidents of not-for-profit foundations such as the American Red Cross, the Thomas Jefferson Foundation, and the Sacramento Regional Community Foundation. Entrepreneurs who have launched startups and scaled them to uniform status. And champions from the cradle of coaches, NFL coaches, and various sports in college athletics. And elected leaders such as our very own Ohio Governor, Mike DeWine. High-ranking military officers. They learned and grew here at Miami just like you. And Miami's education makes leaders. I think I know why. First, you choose Miami because you are intelligent, creative, and ambitious. Someone in your life, your parents, teachers, friends, mentors, instilled a drive to thrive. Second, you embrace the broad education, our global Miami plan. Your study of human thought, action, discovery, and invention across history equips you for a full human life and career. You gain critical thinking, clear communication, moral and ethical reasoning, and open mindsets necessary for leadership. And third, you had many opportunities to learn and practice leadership here on our campuses. Maybe in one of your leadership programs, such as Wilkes, the Center for Business Leadership, the Lilly Institute for Leadership, ROTC, Champions for Life in Athletics, and many more. Or maybe you joined, launched, or led one of our numerous clubs, intramural sport teams, organizations, sorority fraternities, and so on. I have engaged students, met with our alums, studied our curriculum, and enjoyed our culture for 7 years now. And I believe the heart of our graduates' leadership success is set in a set of paired virtues that this education instills. Humble confidence, accountable empathy, and resilient determination. Humble confidence means that you are both sure of your direction and open to others' ideas. Your team is inspired to follow you and empowered to share their insights. You welcome diverse opinions not because you are uncertain, but because you are strong. And you know diversity of ideas is a source of innovation. You want everybody to grow, and in your workplace, you will be a valued collaborator and respected leader. Accountable empathy means that you never forget that you are leading human beings, not operating a machine or running an algorithm. You will exercise strong moral and ethical reasoning, and your team will know you care about their personal success as well as the team's success. Holding team members accountable is an expression of confidence that you can help them grow. Under your leadership, everyone can flourish. And finally, resilient determination means you do not give up when challenges arise, but you also know when to pivot. Even failure can be that stepping stone to success. You will make rookie mistakes in your first job. You will overcome them because you are ahead of the learning curve, thanks to your Miami education. You will know how to adjust to rapidly changing circumstances. Leadership is no longer an individual performance and the organization's bottom line. The world and workplace you are entering judge leaders on their ability to develop others. The metric is the triple bottom line, the organization's financial prosperity plus the well-being of people and the planet. This means diversity, equity, inclusion, and sustainability. You are ready for the workplace, for further education, and for the world. Leadership is a craft, not a knack. It can be taught and it can be learned, and your education in character and intellect has equipped you. You have the skills, teamwork, planning, budgeting, strategy, and communications to succeed. But you have more, the values, mindset, and virtues to apply those skills effectively and to never stop learning. You are Miamians, and as you agreed years ago in our Code in Love and Honor, you have embodied the spirit, academic rigor, and opportunities and challenges of the Miami experience. Now, you are prepared to make a positive change and lead the world. We want to live in that world, and we are eager to see what you achieve. Congratulations, class of 2022, and love and honor. It is now my pleasure to introduce Ms. Mary Shao, class of 1987, and chair of the Miami University Board of Trustees.
Thank you, President Crawford. Good afternoon. How exciting to be able to come together as we celebrate commencement and our soon-to-be graduates. As I look out at all of you, it is my honor, on behalf of the Miami University Board of Trustees, to congratulate the class of 2022 on your extraordinary accomplishments. We are very proud and excited for you as you embark on a journey that lies ahead. Commencement is by definition a beginning, not an end. It is the first step in an adventure that will provide new opportunities for you to shine in your chosen field. You carry with you all the best wishes of the Miami community because now you are ready. You are definitely ready. As you begin this new chapter in your lives, I hope you will reflect often on the education you received here. At Miami, you have learned much more than what was taught in a computer lab, an English Lit, or poli-sci class. So much of the essence of your time here came from participating in campus activities. It came from meeting new people and developing friendships that will last a lifetime. In 2002, our Board of Trustees adopted a Miami's value statement that enumerates the core values at the heart of this university. The statement speaks to character, honesty, intellect, moral conduct, dignity, and the rights of others to hold disparate beliefs. It further emphasizes defending the freedom of inquiry that is at the heart of learning and, importantly, accepting personal responsibility. These values have shaped your years at Miami and, in concert with the values you learned at home, have shaped the person you are today. It is a high honor to be a Miami graduate, but with that honor comes the responsibility to use your Miami experience as a foundation for all you do. You now join more than 200,000 fellow alumni at this university as this university's ambassadors around the world. Wherever you choose to live, whatever you choose to do, you will be living in a world where the speed of change is unprecedented. Disruptive technologies, instant communications, and global connectivity can best be described as revolutionary. And this creates your opportunity. Now, it is your turn to create the newest best something, to make the world a better, safer, more interesting, and beautiful place. It is your turn to lead your community and country with inclusivity, caring, compassion, civility, and yes, love. It is your turn to be the revolutionary. It is now your turn to take what you have learned and lead the way for the rest of us. But while the speed of change is accelerating, there is also good to be found in slowing down. Allow yourself time to step away from texting, tweeting, the gram, and the real-time communications. Take time to pause Engage with your surroundings. Engage with your friends face to face. Try to make a difference in someone's life. Take charge of your health, physical and mental, and think about your next great idea. Slowing down will magnify your creativity, bringing clarity, and in doing so, you truly will become revolutionary. I hope that as you go now to make your mark on the world, you will remember warmly the years that you spent here, and that you will maintain a strong bond with our alma mater. To think that in such a place I led such a life. It's been 35 years since I graduated, and every time I make the drive through the fields and the countryside into Oxford, I see the red bricks, hear the bell towers, and take in the energy and the optimism of the students. I feel a really great sense of pride, and I feel like I'm home. I remember the time I spent on this gorgeous campus, and you will too, because to think that in such a place, you led such a life. We promise you this: you are welcome back anytime. We will always be here for you. Class of 2022, on behalf of the Miami University Board of Trustees, congratulations, you have truly earned this extraordinary achievement. For love, for honor for Miami, for love and for honor for all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mary, for your inspiring comments. One of our traditions at Miami is the reading of the Code of Love and Honor at commencement. Our incoming students are reading it at convocation in their first year. As I have often said, these are more than words spoken out loud or printed on a t-shirt. It is part of who we are. To lead us reading the Code of Love and Honor together, let's welcome Amitaj Kar, your student body president.
Thank you, President Crawford. Good afternoon, Miami University's class of 2022. My name is Amitaj Kar, and I have the honor of serving as your student body president. I know I have not had the pleasure of meeting each and every one of you, but for the next 5 minutes, consider me your biggest fan and your biggest heist woman. If you've not yet heard it today, let me be the first to say it. I am so proud of you. College is hard. Academics can be so frustrating. Learning more about yourself through college friendships and relationships is hard work. You studied hours and hours, you joined organizations, and you impacted this campus forever. And making it to this point, to this moment, is remarkable. Do not let anyone make you feel differently, ever. You did it. You overcame, you grew, and you did it. You are graduating. You're killing it. However, I know that's easier said than felt. There's this odd amount of pressure at a stage like this to know what your next big thing is going to be, to have your 5-year plan, and to know exactly what you want to do. I am here to tell you, screw it. Enjoy every moment of ambiguity life throws at you the second you leave this campus. You're going to be absolutely perfect, no matter where you land, even if it isn't a forever thing. Even if it isn't where you want to end, it is a start. It is a part of a journey, and you will find your way. I promise you, you will be perfectly fine. How do I know this? Because of the very place that has brought us together this afternoon, the red bricks, the tulips in the spring, and the code of love and honor that we have lived by for the past few years. Cheesy, I know. But I truly mean it. Miami University has prepared us all for whatever life throws at us. Life itself these past few years, in a time of global turmoil, has tested us. And we have grown, we have learned, and we have blossomed together as one Miami family this year. Take your time as you go on to conquer the world, whatever that looks like for you. We are here for you through every step. This is not a goodbye. This is a see you later. This is a I will always be here for you. For one last time, I'm going to ask that as a family, we recite the code of love and honor together. Family and loved ones, you are welcome to join. It's also printed inside your program. You open it right there on the left. Repeat after me. I am Miami. We're going to try that one more time. I am Miami. I believe that a liberal education is grounded in qualities of character and intellect. I stand for honesty, integrity, and the importance of moral conduct. I respect the dignity, rights, and properties of others, and their right to hold and express disparate beliefs. I defend the freedom of inquiry that is the heart of learning. I exercise good judgment and believe in personal responsibility. I welcome a diversity of people, ideas, and experiences. I embrace the spirit, academic rigor, opportunities, and challenges of a Miami experience, preparing me to make the world a better place. I demonstrate love and honor by supporting and caring for my fellow Miamians. And because I am Miami, I act through my words and deeds in ways that reflect these values and beliefs. With a deep sense of accomplishment and gratitude, I will love, honor, and make proud those who help me earn the joy and privilege of saying, to think that in such a place I led such a life. Now, go be great, and don't forget to come back. Oxford is going to miss you more than you know. Now, it's my honor to introduce our next speaker, our University Ambassador and Professor, Dr. Renata Crawford. Dr. Renata Crawford is a girl boss and an integral part of our campus community. She embodies work-life balance, prioritizing your mental and physical health, and what love and honor really means to us all. Let's give a hand to Dr. Crawford.
Oh, I'm so taking that title. Thank you, Amitaj, and thank you to all of the associated student government leaders who represent Miami students. Miami thrives and advances because our students are engaged and connected. Congratulations to the class of 2022. Today is a special day to celebrate your accomplishments with your family and friends. And I had the opportunity to meet with just a few of them walking through the stands, and they are proud. I even got a pin with a baby picture of one of you. Greg and I truly enjoyed being a part of your journey here at Miami and are honored to share this day with you. This moment follows a journey of academic and social preparation. Your talents, dedication, and achievements inspire us. We have seen you performing scholarly research in the libraries and the laboratories, and even in the field. Seen your commitment in the schools, in the studio, and on stage. Our graduate students uncovered new findings, made theoretical breakthroughs, and tackled some of the biggest challenges of our time. You have worked hard, But your desire to uplift others makes you truly special, and it sets you apart. Thank you for being so engaged on campus and in the community. You found creative ways to find your superpower, and you will continue to make your mark. As you leave your Miami home, remember the things that stirred your passions and go pursue those things with all your might. Another central feature that makes Miami so unique is our faculty. Joining us today on the platform is Dr. Denise Talaferio-Bazile. Yes, go for it. Professor of Educational Leadership and Associate Dean of Diversity and Student Experiences in the College of Education, Health, and Society, and recipient of the 2022 Benjamin Harrison Medallion, one of the most significant honors for Miami faculty. Congratulations, Dr. Bazile. Dr. Bazile is a highly regarded international scholar in the education field. She has taught nearly a dozen graduate and undergraduate courses and has chaired or co-chaired over 20 dissertation committees. Her classes inspire students to think critically and to embrace new ideas. Her dedication to teaching, transformative research, and service has garnered numerous awards, including the ARC Award for notable contributions to the field of curriculum pedagogy, the Mary Ann Raywitt Award for distinguished scholarship in the field of education, and the Derek Bell Legacy Award for notable contributions to the field of critical race studies. Dr. Bazile has provided outstanding leadership to the university and her field by serving as Associate Dean of Diversity and Student Experiences, Interim Dean of the College of Education, Health, and Society, and President of the American Educational Research Association. Please join me in welcoming our commencement speaker, Dr. Denise Talaferio-Bazile.
Okay, I gotta take a deep breath. Greetings, President and Dr. Crawford, Provost Mullinex, other members of the platform party, colleagues, family, friends, and of course, graduates. Are you ready? That did not sound like you were ready. Are you ready? All right. It is truly my pleasure to have an opportunity to offer you some words of wisdom and inspiration as you leave this safe harbor to embark on the next leg of your life's journey. But first things first, today is a day of celebration. So smile, sing, dance, be merry, pat yourself on the back, pat each other on the back, and give thanks and praise for those who supported you along the way and even those whose doubt fed your determination to succeed. We must relish this moment because tomorrow, we must begin again the challenging work of making the world more just, more peaceful, more equitable, more joyous, more loving, and more sustainable for all the living and non-living things which we are always in relationship. I am willing to bet that at some point along your journey, thus far, you have been taught that the purpose of education is to get a good job. Well, I would like to challenge that presumption. No matter what your schooling has prepared you to do, be a teacher, a doctor, a social worker, a sports agent, an engineer, lawyer, professor, biologist, artist, hedge fund manager, or entrepreneur, education is a journey towards self-understanding, and its purpose is to challenge you to commit your best self in the making of a better world. When I reflect back on my own college experience, this is what resonates, what has survived the many years, and I mean many years, since I graduated, and what now anchors all of my work, the deep and abiding belief that we can, in fact, make a better world. In the fall of 1985, I went off to college way across the country from Detroit to LA, where I had the good fortune to meet many fascinating people but none more captivating than Ronnie, Durbin, and Abner, 3 South African students, each with his own stirring story of exile. I was attracted to them immediately, and I don't mean in that kind of way. They were funny, always playfully harassing me about the misvirtues of American women. They were also pretty serious students with different perspectives on most things. But above all else, I was attracted to their fire, their passion, determination, and commitment to continuing the struggle to abolish apartheid. Whenever and wherever they could, they spread the word about the goings-on in their beloved country and the unending struggle to reclaim it. They would often share the African National Congress paper with me, warning me sternly about accepting without question mainstream representations of events in South Africa. In their presence, I always felt their fire, even on their day of national mourning, the day they remembered their comrades who were killed in the 1976 Soweto uprisings. Even on that solemn day, the fire was quiet but fierce. I was as awed as I was inspired by their raging fire, for it was the one thing that reminded me most of home. Growing up in a politically active family, I have listened to so many family stories that detail our strategic and relentless pursuit of freedom dreams. Riding in the limo to my grandfather's funeral, I quietly basked in the glow of the fire as my uncles, aunts, and their comrades in struggle told stories of protests and court battles. Weaved through their stories is always this sort of ambiguity at the heart of most social justice work. Despite the vigilance with which my family members struggle for justice, their protestations did not change the injustices that they fought against. They did, however, do something I think is immensely important. They communicated to me and the 40-something other grandchildren and great-grandchildren that our power to do relies not so much on what we are allowed to do. It relies on our courage to act on those things we believe we must do to improve life with all who are suffering. We can and we must be a part of changing our world. And in the course of doing that, we will inevitably change the world, evolving and becoming again and anew. This is the gift of the fire passed on to me through my family's narratives of freedom dreaming. When I entered academia, I brought the fire with me, but little did I realize the magnanimous effort it would take in order to hold on to it, to continue to nurture it as a critical part of my work in the mix of all the academic business and busyness. We can lose sight of the bigger project and get caught up in doing it just to maintain status, doing it to make our point, critiquing the critique of the critique. Doing it just to be doing it, but not doing it with any sense of a greater purpose. The fire, I imagine, is an amalgam of determination and outrage and passion and the deep desire for self-dignity and regard, among other things, that have led many to reclaim the power to do, the power to be agentive, the power to pursue freedom dreams. This fire, as I continue to speculate, is what led many enslaved Africans to learn and to teach reading and writing at the risk of losing their lives. It is what led the indigenous community to hold ground at Standing Rock. It is what has led many European Americans to be allies in dangerous times. It is what motivated the work of people like Jane Addams and Ella Baker and John Brown and Mother Teresa and Jimmy Carter and Paul Robeson and Marsha P. Johnson and Harvey Milk and Yuri Kochiyama, Cesar Chavez and Russell Means and Winona LaDuke and Dr. King and so many others. It is what compelled school children in Soweto, South Africa to march and chant and die for the right to be educated in their native tongue. It is what brought hundreds of thousands of people from all walks of life in all corners of the world to the streets during the summer of 2020. It is the life of the fire that inspires agency, which in my opinion is not the result of our actions, but the willingness and commitment to act despite the probable results. Agency is certainly connected to how people feel about themselves, how people are made to feel about themselves. If we accept the narratives that suggest we are crazy if we think we can change the world, then we succumb to fatalism. If, in contrast, we are more inclined to engage narratives that offer an alternative image of those change makers as courageous, then we are more inclined to act. And acting, by the way, does not mean everybody needs to hit the streets. But all of us must find our own way, whether it is through our writing, our healing the sick, or building a company, or a park, or whatever or wherever your fire may lead you. What really matters is not the kind of work we do, but the intentions and purpose with which we do that work. It does not matter if we are driving a bus, teaching a class, knocking on doors, writing books, broadcasting news, playing football, being the president, or singing lullabies. We can enter, see, engage our work as doing our part in imagining and making a better world, a more just, more sustainable, and more loving world. In your time here at Miami University, I have no doubt that you have had some amazing experiences, so have I. And some serious challenges, so have I. And some moments of just confounding disbelief, so have I. You have acquired some powerful tools, ideas, and concepts, researching, analyzing, writing, problem solving, building, connecting, disconnecting, artifying, reasoning, diversifying, and stretching yourself across borders and boundaries you didn't even know existed. Many of these show up in very intentional ways in what we might call the explicit curriculum, what is emphasized and obvious. But I submit to you that there's another curriculum, another kind of knowing operating between the lines, just below the surface, in the shadows of our everyday business and busyness, as the connective tissue in the fleshy heartbeat that is love and honor, passion and purpose. This way of knowing whispers in your head, hugs your heart, it taps you ever so lightly on the shoulder. It lingers, liquefies, evaporates, and returns as it silently screams for your attention. It is not everyone's way to attend to the inner curriculum, but it is my way because I believe that there is nothing magic about all of the tools, concepts, and ideas you now have in your reach. They can be used to create in the spirit of making the world a more just and loving place, or they can be used to sow seeds of division, disregard, and destruction. It is your attentiveness or inattentiveness to your inner curriculum, to the fire inside, that will make the difference. To find your fire, there are some things you need to know, to remind yourself of regularly, especially in these unsettling and uncertain times where we are living in the wake of pandemics and polemics that have increased stress, worry, disconnection, anxiety, overwhelmingness, loss of community. You need to know that you are enough, that almost everything you need is already inside of you. You only have to stop long enough to listen and align. You need to know that you don't actually have to force a change. The world is already changing every day and all the time. You need only to join the current in the long river of love and justice and its many tributaries. You need to know that once you give it your best, then you have to let it go. Give it up to the universe and trust that all will be well. And you need to know that love will keep you young, don't I look good? And vibrant and ready for the tumultuous and sometimes unforgiving world. Fear will keep you isolated from your best self. Because I believe in coming full circle, let me end where I began. It was a glorious day in my last year of college when I danced and shouted, "Amanla, Awetu, Amanla, Awetu, Amanla, Awetu," up and down Bruin Walk in the center of UCLA's campus. Ironically, Bruin Walk is where I first learned about the evils of apartheid. And now, here we are, celebrating the news of its final demise. In my mind's eye, I saw clearly the joyous faces of my comrades, Ronnie, Durbin, and Abner, and felt in my heart's memory the ferocity of their victorious fire. So, you see, we can play our part in changing the world for the better. So I say to you, Miami University graduates in the class of 2020, as you are on the brink of a new phase in your life's work, where is your fire? You've got to find it and pass it on. You've got to find it and pass it on. From me to you, from you to her, from her to him, from him to them and they, from the teacher to the student, from the student to the bus driver, from the bus driver to the passenger, from the passenger to the business person, from the business person to the preacher, from the preacher to the next one, and the next one, and the next one, and the next one. May your fire burn bright. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Professor Bazile, for those inspiring words. We are grateful for your many years of service to Miami University, your community, your profession, and all of us. Thank you. Now it's time to recognize some extraordinary accomplishments of the class of 2022. At this time, I would like for us to congratulate all those undergraduates who are graduating with distinction and other university or departmental degree honors. Graduation with distinction of Latin honors is awarded to undergraduate bachelor's degree students based on their cumulative grade point average. Only 17% of Miami undergraduates earn these honors within their division. The top 2% graduate summa cum laude, the next 5% magna cum laude, and the following 10% cum laude. We will now recognize their academic achievements. Will the cum laude graduates please stand if you are able and be recognized for your extraordinary achievement? Congratulations. Please be seated. Will the magna cum laude graduates now please stand if you are able and be recognized for your achievements? Congratulations. And those students who are graduating summa cum laude, the top 2% of graduates in GPA, if you're not too exhausted from studying, will each of you please stand if you are able to be recognized for your truly exceptional academic achievement? And along with Latin honors distinction, Miami University also recognizes students who have earned university honors with distinction, and departmental honors. Would all of you who have earned these honors please stand if you are able to be recognized? I offer my sincere congratulations to each of you on your exceptional academic achievements. We would now like to honor several very special Miamians for their service, their support, and their incredible success, and for a lifetime of living the code of love and honor. We will award these amazing Miamians an honorary doctorate of humane letters. Miami Ambassador Dr. Renata Crawford will introduce each of our honorees, and Dr. Michael Crowder, Dean of the Graduate School, will assist in the hooding and the diploma presentation. Dr. Crawford and Dean Crowder, would you please join me at the podium?
Thank you. It is now my great honor and privilege to recognize our honorary doctoral candidates. Our first honorary degree recipient is Stephanie Wright Bird. Stephanie, please step forward and join President Crawford and Dean Crowder, right between them, please. Today, Miami University honors and recognizes Stephanie Wright Bird, Miami University, class of 1981, with an honorary Doctor of Humane Letters. Stephanie has an extensive background in nonprofit and healthcare communities. She serves as regional CEO for the American Red Cross, Central and Southern Ohio region. Bird is a liaison to elected officials during major disasters and managed the region through the Dayton tornadoes and mass casualty tragedy in 2019. In addition, she is on the organization's Black Executive Steering Committee, which advises the national CEO on the status of key diversity, equity, and inclusion efforts. Bird has received numerous awards for her efforts, including the YWCA Career Woman of Achievement, Champion for Children, and Cincinnatian of the Year. President Crawford and Dean Crowder will now confer the degree and associated academic hood. Congratulations, Dr. Bird. Our next honorary degree recipient is David Dowk. David, please step forward. Today, Miami University honors and recognizes David Dowk, Miami University, class of 1986, with an honorary Doctor of Humane Letters. David is CEO and chair of the Board of American Axle and Manufacturing, a Fortune 500 global Tier 1 automotive supplier headquartered in Detroit, Michigan. David has nearly 40 years of experience in the automotive industry. He began his automotive career as a co-op student with the former Chrysler Corporation. He serves on several boards, including the Detroit Economic Club, Detroit Mayor's Workforce Development Board, Boys and Girls Clubs of Southeastern Michigan, and Miami University Business Advisory Council. David has received several significant business and leadership awards, including the prestigious Ellis Island Award, the EY Entrepreneur of the Year Award, Michigan and Northwest Ohio region, and the Automotive News All-Star Award. President Crawford and Dean Crowder will now confer the degree and associated academic hood. Congratulations, Dr. Dowk. Our final honorary degree recipient is Nina Lee Kruger. Nina, please step forward. Today, Miami University honors and recognizes Nina Lee Kruger, Miami University, class of 1983, with an honorary Doctor of Humane Letters. Nina began her career at Purina in 1994 in the cat food marketing division. She went on to hold various positions of increasing responsibility within the company, working on key global brands and initiatives, and she has been instrumental in bringing innovation to market. Nina was promoted to president in 2016 and named CEO of Purina in November 2020. She is active in her community, serving on multiple boards and executive committees of various nonprofit organizations. President Crawford and Dean Crowder will now confer the degree and associated academic hood. Congratulations, Dr. Kruger. Could all three of our brand new doctorates please stand? That's you. Please join me in congratulating these incredible Miamians.
It is now that special time that all of you have been waiting for, the presentation of the graduates. We will first present graduate students, then we will present the undergraduate students by division. After all candidates have been presented, we will then celebrate the commissioning of our newest military officers, and I will return to formally confer the degrees on our graduates. We will read the names of each candidate as they cross the platform. Please hold your applause until each division has completed reading the names of all graduates. I know that's not going to happen. We try it every year. I now call upon Dr. Michael Crowder, Dean of the Graduate School, to begin the awarding of degrees.
Good afternoon. On behalf of the Graduate School, it is my honor to acknowledge the accomplishments of our students here today who have completed their programs of graduate study. Will all the candidates for a master's degree and the candidates for the specialist in education degree please stand as you are able. I have the pleasure to present the candidates for the master's degree and the specialist in education degree. The master's degree requires a minimum of 30 credit hours of coursework and scholarly activities beyond the baccalaureate degree, and the specialist in education degree requires an additional 48 hours beyond the master's degree. These rigorous programs prepare our graduates to enter the workforce as advanced professionals or for further academic study. With the approval of the graduate faculty, each of these candidates has completed all of the requirements for his, her, or their degree, and I present them to you with pride. The marshals will now escort the candidates to the platform to recognize their academic achievement and so that President Crawford and I can congratulate them.
Caitlin Ann Bruce.
Maria Ann Menke.
Kevin Eugene Browning.
Marshall Nathan Sachs.
Kayla Strobel.
Jessica Dole.
Mark David Plunzinski.
Morgan Taylor Mansky.
Susan Michelle Burdine.
Julianne Devora Robb.
Tori Neal Strunk.
Robin Gail Perez.
Samantha Wren Helt.
Shannon Colleen College.
Anna Charity Brown.
Samantha Lynn Wolf.
Heidi Lynn Edwards.
Jamie Marie Fox.
Susan Perkins.
Emily Catherine Moore.
Katie Lee Laura Bankus.
Elizabeth Ray.
Lauren Brooke Hopkins.
Jessica Ellen Vasquez.
Jasmine Lee Whippeth.
David Edward Proffen.
Susan Marie Kroger.
Jeremy Craig Shell.
Stephanie Ann Scott.
Satisha Leela Ram Jyothi.
Elizabeth Cynthia Woodward.
Patrick Wong.
Teresa Antonia Sloniker.
Adam Matthew Dumas.
Shelley Schrader.
Haley Carolyn Schutzenberger.
Jimmy Yawn.
Charles Robert Ruff III.
Patrick Needham.
Kevin Scott Morrison.
Hannah Petchus.
Brian Reed Egolf.
Heidi Parry.
Angela Sue Darvo.
Amanda B. Shearer.
Maria Luna Rodrigo.
Lauren Nicole Fitzgerald.
Jessica Deanne Tepaz.
Bonnie Lee Glover.
Emma K. Montgomery.
Madison Ann Dykstra.
Melinda Mahalik.
Benjamin Gish.
Iris Catherine Putoff.
Courtney Hannah Meyer.
Bridget Christine Reed.
Melissa S. Owens.
Allie Sizemore.
Lynn Van Art.
Chelsea Lee Fellman.
Samantha Nicole Eberman.
Mason Rain Mash.
Jordan Truitt Baker.
Anthony Walker Baird.
Harrison Chinekotum Meirenu.
Caitlin Taylor Picard.
Nathan Levi Pyle.
Anne Erasmus.
Ashley Joelle Wynn.
Devin Nicole Cox.
Rachel Ann Thorman.
Emily Johnson Hughes.
Murtika Ray Chowdhury.
Celine Thomas.
Angela Grace Famera.
Angela Bucci.
Anna Elizabeth McClelland.
Tyler Jacob Hawkins.
Kristen Marie Seufer.
Ruth Zihafi Akinton.
Jennifer Marie Waranecki Ellis.
Stephanie Robin Pollock.
Angelica Marie Lolathu and Shark.
Margaret Laura Adams.
Robin Allen.
Kina Tao.
Joseph Trey Schilfarth.
Jacob Sibidi.
Teresa Jean Kamu Kawest.
Benjamin Tyler Lloyd.
Krista Marie Romanizak.
Mackenzie Angeline Quinalia.
Aaron Picard.
Cameron Ray Niffen.
Sarah Christine Barrow.
Rachel Arbor. Kylie Yam. Lauren Shara Glazer. Lisa Marie Van Sleet. Morgan Alaric Oto. Maisie Crandall. Abigail Rose Baker.
Please join me in congratulating all those receiving master's and specialist degrees. Will the candidates for the Doctor of Philosophy and Doctorate of Education please stand as you're able? It's my distinct honor to present the candidates for the degrees of Doctor of Philosophy and Doctorate of Education. The doctoral degree is the highest academic degree and culminates a minimum of 4 years of study and research beyond the baccalaureate. After the completion of formal coursework, the candidate must pass comprehensive written and oral exams in the field of study, and then write and defend a dissertation that makes an original scholarly contribution to the discipline. With the approval of the graduate faculty, each of these candidates has completed all of the requirements for his, her, or their degree, and I present these future scholars and leaders in science, education, social science, and humanities to you with pride. The marshals will now direct the graduates and their major or hooding professors to the stage for the hooding ceremony so that President Crawford can congratulate them. Hannah Lillian Denon, PhD in psychology, major professor, Dr. Paul Flaspohler. Stephen Robert Hine, PhD, Ecology, Evolution, and Environmental Biology, major professor, Dr. David Berg. Simran Kaur Kuber, PhD, Student Affairs in Higher Education, major professor, Eliza Abas. Michael Paul Neary, PhD, Educational Leadership, major professor, Thomas Petter. Shirley Hazel Coulter, PhD, Student Affairs in Higher Education, major professor, Lucian Slazewski. Taylor Paul Cox, EDD, Educational Leadership, major professor, Lucian Shalazewski. Thank you. Elijah Nicole Wright, EDD, Educational Leadership, major professor, Lucian Shlazewski. Let's don't leave without your diploma. Leah Teresa Williams, EDD, Educational Leadership, major professor, Lucian Shlazewski. Please join me in congratulating all those receiving doctoral degrees. Now I invite Dr. Andy Durajayeg, Dean of College of Liberal Arts and Applied Science, to present the graduates of his college.
Good afternoon. Will the candidates from the College of Liberal Arts and Applied Science please rise if you are able? I am proud to present the graduating class of Miami University's College of Liberal Arts and Applied Science. With them, we celebrate their earning degrees from a wide array of disciplines, including engineering technology, commerce, English studies, nursing, psychological science, and liberal arts. Graduates, as you pursue your chosen profession or continue on to grad school, you stand ready to make significant contributions to the economic development and future direction of our communities, our state, and our country. We congratulate you on what you have achieved and look forward to the future contributions to society. We are extremely proud of you. On behalf of the faculty, staff, and administration of the College of Liberal Arts and Applied Science, and with a great sense of pride in their accomplishments, I now present these graduates to you. Will the marshals please escort the candidates to the platform so they can be recognized?
Sky Ray Duncan.
Hannah K. Fraseman.
Phoenix Drake Duncan.
Emily Nicole Hale.
Kelly Newton.
Junyi Han.
Olivia Faulkner.
Shuhei Kai.
Acacia McGuire.
Wesley Michael Rodas.
Jasha Niel Dean.
Zichan Wee.
Abigail Lee Feltz.
Christopher David Wall.
Jason Allen Young.
Adam Callis Mueller.
Madeline Charles Wary.
Sylvia Juana Rosa Palma.
Kaylee Joe Turner.
Gabriel Jacob Christian.
Josu Abraham Romero.
Rebecca Ann Allen.
Noah Thomas Johns.
Elias Ortiz Pinedo.
Maria Ann Wynn.
Shantavia Rose Lewis.
Lauren Sue Kelly.
Asia Lowe Miller.
Leslie Marie Day.
Jonathan David Henderson.
Ashlyn Faith Meyer.
Tristan Mackenzie Young.
Cody Lee Mont.
Lingju Zhu.
Haley Nicole Haro.
Alarin Chabriel Hope Million.
Sarah Jo Adams.
Hannah Catherine Rogers.
Nicholin Ryan Thomases.
Dipendra Gauton.
D'Angelo Cortez McIntosh.
Madison Hope Donley.
Chelsea Goebel.
Brianna Jo Bolin.
Ashley Renee Roddenberry.
Jessica Marie Black.
Kenneth Drake Rodick.
Matthew Robert Schneider.
Braxton Rice Singer.
Justin Allen McWhorter.
Nina Marie Henderson.
Kyler Lee Osterberger.
Stephanie Ann Welly.
Jamie Lee Fultz.
Megan E. Burns.
Lisa Marie Sims.
Michaela Ann Cruz.
Ralph D. Bain.
Kayla Miller.
Jacob J. Corson.
Jiachen Chu.
Olivia S. Bennett.
Jason Robert Otis.
Lauren Brooke Riley.
Donovan Russell Cox.
Tobiah Wolfgang Graumus.
Brandon Tate Sneed.
Ashley Nicole Jones.
Trent Reidenauer.
Lisa Marie Rapp Brinkdopke.
Autumn Taylor Griffey.
Sydney Garrett Hayes.
Josette Ann Kokendorfer.
Jenna Marie Frabata.
Iviana Ray Nixon.
Brooke Noel Lutman.
Evan Michael Wilfong.
Sarah Ann Schwartz.
Harris Evelyn Fields.
Tanner William Hamblin.
Aaron S. Ray.
Benjamin David Williams.
Brandon Michael Grant.
Brian Michael Baldwin.
Kai Kai Wu.
Hunter Douglas Chain.
Please join me in congratulating our graduates. I would now like to invite Dr. Beena Sukumaran, Dean of the College of Engineering and Computing, to present the graduates of her college.
Will the candidates from the College of Engineering and Computing please rise? It is with a sense of pride that I present to you our graduates who have completed the appropriate degree requirements. This sense of pride is deepened by the conviction that our programs in engineering and computing have prepared today's graduates to make this country, and indeed the world, not only more technologically advanced and connected, but also a more sustainable, safer, and healthier place. We're also truly hopeful that the education, coupled with social consciousness, global awareness, and cultural sensitivity, will allow our graduates to have a positive impact as they use their imagination and ingenuity to solve problems and design solutions that enhance the quality of life of individuals, communities, and societies. Will the marshals now please escort the candidates to the platform so they can be recognized?
Joshua Coleman Crail.
Daniel Peter Andrew Reed.
Nicholas Allen Young.
Christopher Robin Lovins.
David Frank Mustaine.
Crumpy. John
Tazim.
Crumpy.
Tazim Mohammed Sikder.
Amy Marie Huntington.
Dylan Ray Brown.
Heather Christie Stevie.
Elvis Hernandez Ocampo.
Alden John Joseph McRitchie.
Dylan George Bailey.
Evan Robert Beike.
Joshua Douglas Lawson.
Ryan Thomas Kessler.
Dean Channel Wells.
Tyler Ray Albers.
Colin W. Sellers.
Evan Christopher Johns.
Grace Donna Trapidi.
Frederick Roger Tessier.
Jason Napier Whitcomb.
Ethan Thomas Gutnick.
Emma Elizabeth Gardner.
John Todd Rosenthal.
Adip Ariel.
Jarrett Stephen Braun.
Jason Sterrett.
Brandon Jeffrey Gilbert.
Liam Patrick Smith.
Dylan Wolfie Higgins.
Jonathan Michael Gretz.
Stephen Duval Cifuentes.
Julia Elise Carter.
Gabrielle Sarah Nemec.
Kane Allen Kimmel.
Linda K. Garza.
Connor Michael Fritchie.
Carrie Nicole Peterson.
Tyler Jeffrey Green.
Saad Jama.
Juan Chu.
Connor Thomas Schultz.
Yan Jia Wang.
Reed Allen Menchofer.
Hong Do.
Shane Thomas Overberg.
Jianan Chen.
Trudy Elizabeth Davis.
Yi Wen Shi.
Thomas Grabowski.
Zhidong Liu.
Dohua Pong.
Noraldine Basil Bakri.
Pavan Nirmalkumar Shah.
Shengdong Gong.
Junning Chung. Jinhao Lin. Honghua Shu. Yidong Yao. Jingchen Zhou. Hongzhan He. Wenjie Tang. Ritik Chandra. Connor Philip Thompson.
Well, please join me in congratulating our graduates. I'd now like to invite Dr. John Wygant, Interim Dean of the College of Creative Arts, to present the graduates of his college.
Will the candidates from the College of Creative Arts please rise? Standing before you are diverse and accomplished artistic and creative citizens, studio artists, architects, designers, historians, musicians, actors, directors, educators, entrepreneurs, and digital media specialists. They are ready to shape new frontiers, drawing from the experience and knowledge they have gained as design thinkers, innovators, scholars, and artists. Their expansive ideas, aesthetic powers, and disruptive technologies will challenge and inspire all of us to imagine a more meaningful and beautiful world. Will the marshals please escort the candidates to the platform so they can be recognized?
Laika Chen.
Wan Chen Zhao.
Yanxi Yang.
Morgan Arnholt.
Nicholas James Mazer.
Razvan Ruxwanda.
Ryan Anthony Martin.
Caroline Cruz.
Sarah Nicole Protzman.
Ashley Gorze.
Olivia Madison Lowe.
Kailu Lu.
Mariah Alexis Clemo.
Xuan Zhang.
Sadie Elizabeth Van Wee.
Jonathan William Updegraff.
Sophia Gail Van Wee.
Chi Nguyen.
Natalie Paige Hopkins.
Sekulich. Megan Claire Sekulich.
Wava Macy.
Kylie Ann Pauley.
Michael Murray Johnston Relic.
Evan Patrick Cole.
Please join me in congratulating our graduates. I now invite Dr. Jenny Derrick, Dean of the Farmer School of Business, to present the graduates of her school.
Will the candidates from the Farmer School of Business please rise? It is my honor and privilege to present this accomplished group of Miamians. They are beyond ready to tackle the challenges of becoming responsible global leaders of all forms of organizations. They are innovative, creative, agile, data-driven decision makers who are excellent communicators. They will add great value to their organizations in their chosen areas, including logistics, accounting, economics, entrepreneurship, finance, marketing, human capital management, supply chain and operations management, information systems and data analytics, with the goal of creating a stronger global economy in which all benefit. We know they will uphold our pillars of integrity, respect, and responsibility in all that they do. Will the marshals please escort the candidates to the platform so they can be recognised?
Austin Jeffrey Abrams.
Sean Gallagher.
May Elizabeth Cormer.
Sean Osborne.
Gabriella Nicole Seiler.
Sumir Narula.
Sabrina Dunlap.
Ethan J. Cortee.
Anna Marine McLafferty.
Colin Michael Green.
Olivia Jane Holden.
Tanner Dalton Cornett.
David Allen Biggis.
Brian Michael Krawick.
Anita Drapkin.
William Thomas Gescheidel.
Regina Marie Condit.
Hayden Michael Carter.
Natalie Ann Reed.
Austin Beeching.
Lindsay Rayanne Vi.
Chase Lintz.
Sristi Shrivastava.
Garrett Albrecht.
Samantha Jane Osofsky.
Julia K. Nunn.
Emma Jean Muhlenkamp.
Laura F. LaRocca.
Joseph Anthony Carlson.
Matthew Brindley.
Jacob Michael Lonsway.
Cecilia Somerset Crane Dower.
Margaret Rose Knisick.
Brandon Moss.
Sarah Jameson.
Carter McAllister Gregg.
Natasha Huang.
Jiayi Chen. Xingyi Pan.
Andrew Thomas Clark.
Marisol Hernandez.
Jacob Douglas Davis.
Anurag Kashapi Matabashi.
Yawan Wang.
Waita Gupta.
Yushan Don Rick. Sorry.
Jacqueline Rose Dukanich.
Xuan Xin.
Big Ha Wen.
Jack Kwan.
Grant Joseph Campbell.
Jiawei Lee.
Colin Alexander Marshall.
Logan Joseph Huth.
Thomas Paul Schill.
Jose Miguel Ramon Colon.
Abigail Colleen Eisel.
DeJohn Lee.
Robert Troy Cook.
Nicholas Milvid. Matthew E. Kong Davis. Arushi Bachi.
Please join me in congratulating our graduates. I now invite Dr. Jason Lane, Dean of the College of Education, Health and Society, to present the graduates of his college. Thank you, Jason. Will the graduates from the College of Education, Health, and Society please rise? On behalf of the faculty of the College of Education, Health, and Society, I present to you our newest leaders, change makers who will transform minds and bodies, the very health and well-being of our society in powerful and positive ways. These graduates have worked hard to prepare themselves to make a real difference in the world. They are ready to go forth and teach, coach, mentor, lead, cultivate, motivate, counsel, and care for the mental and physical well-being of children and adults, families, and communities. They are ready for the work of transforming the lives of those that they serve. It is with great pride that I present to you, them to you. Please come forward.
Madison Nicole Blair.
Dustin Michael Williams.
Macy Lee Weinrich.
Grace Elizabeth James.
Jane Elizabeth Jeffers.
Jules Kaylin Day.
Mariah Rose Kavanaugh.
Presley Aaron Holthouse.
Megan Elizabeth Greer.
Alora Wallace.
Peyton Elizabeth Riley.
Mackenzie Rose May.
McKenna Renee Miller.
Allison Taylor Reinick.
Ashley Nicole DeWald.
Bennett S. Gibson.
Tyree Diane Fletcher.
Juan Wu.
Kyle Christopher Runk.
Abigail Renee Bischoff.
Nora Jara.
Tyona Renee Gover.
Keenan Robert Bear.
Lauren Marie Hodke.
April Marie Shepard.
Iceland Monet Sharp.
Anna Frances Jacobs.
Daniel Scott Orrock.
Emma Cassidy Rademacher.
Caleb Babajide Schaefer.
Got this one. Allison Jones.
Camden Rogers.
Peyton John Kramer.
Austin J. Robinson.
Parker Allen Van Arsdale.
Rhett Dennis Williams.
Joshua S. Shrieky.
Cameron Grace Kelly.
Rachel Lynn Tussey.
Lauren Olivia Finney.
Colleen Amber Mingus.
Dorothy Belinda Furness.
Megan Elizabeth Vance.
Cassandra Lee Strawler.
Taylor Jade Haddix.
Dakota Monroe David Salyer.
Jade Barry Henwood.
Michael C. Striefelt.
William David Puff.
Michael Darnell Wright, Jr.
Erin Elizabeth Mahoney.
Michaela Rose Smith.
Jessica Christine Payne.
Molly Ann Sauser.
Lily Caitlin Stewart.
Samantha Elizabeth Holland.
Chad Allen Rolfe.
Roger Thomas Daniels.
Jennifer Nicole Meek.
Andrew David Bippus.
Abigail Hannah DeRosset.
Megan Olivia Jones.
Isabel Isla Urian.
Paige E. Washburn.
Alexandria Rose Williams.
Brianne Lee Bowling.
Hannah Elizabeth Spiegel.
Emma Jean Estep.
Madison Renee Thompson.
Catherine Marguerite Driscoll.
Abigail Lily Faulkner.
Mackenzie Lawrence Yoder.
Ella Mackenzie Varley.
Luke A. Beach.
Courtney Joyce Osmond.
Bridget Virginia Maloney.
Michaela Alexis Roberts Workman.
Megan Nicole Sherman.
Savannah Emily Page Blair. David Daniel Stahl. Jacqueline Marie Monning. Ricky Allen McVetti III. Campbell Page Armstrong. Emily Grace Walden. Allison Haley Brown. Lilia Jewel Hayden. Okay. Abigail Rose Metzler. Alyssa Morgan Bartlett. Kelsey Ann Funderburg. Julia Lynn Ogden. Abigail Hannah Rose. Dineen Irene Fraley. Macy Renee DeGroat. There we go. Carly Joe Majors.
Please join me in congratulating our students, our graduates. I now invite Dr. Chris Makaroff, Dean of the College of Arts and Science, to present the graduates of his college.
All right, you ready to bring this home? All right. Will the graduates of the College of Arts and Science please stand? It's my honor to present to you the graduating class of the College of Arts and Science, representing degrees from across the physical and biological sciences, the social sciences, and the humanities. They have all mastered the in-depth knowledge of their chosen majors to embody the broad intellectual framework, critical thinking, and transferable skills that together are the foundation of a liberal arts education. Soon our graduates will assume leadership positions in an increasingly diverse range of careers in science and technology, business communications and media, education, government, and healthcare. Many will be in jobs that don't even exist today. They will make Miami proud by bringing about positive economic, political, and social change, and we look forward to seeing their accomplishments in the years to come. Will the marshals please escort the candidates to the platform so that they can be recognized?
Coulter David Pfeiffer.
Audrey Baker.
Paul Joseph Roman.
Abby Fox.
Peyton Michael O'Hara.
Charles Patrick Grant.
Ellie Page Carter.
Lauren Lee House.
Rebecca Ann Lent.
Sidra McKay Capriola.
Madeline May Wardine.
Lucy Claire Shaw Chappell.
Evie Rose Tamblin Hughes Braun.
Sydney Kulma Sepkowski.
Kate Lemonet Dargan.
Emily Grace Dicken.
Grace Larkin.
Adele Elise Bechtold.
Julia Marie Oxalis Albesa.
Caitlin Marie Bishop.
Audrey Joan Garrett.
Abigail Madison Cohen.
Sydney Marie Desabry.
Grace Elizabeth Connors.
Kirsten Elizabeth Spires.
Allison Jean Page.
Stephanie Taylor Pittman.
Marissa Lillian Taholka.
Danielle Alexandra Wagner.
Victoria Ann Ramelsberg.
Yuhan Jung.
Grace Kelly Basath.
Eve Peyton Dickman.
Michael William Whidden.
Michaela Catherine Miller.
Hayden Douglas Erlander.
Zeru Pei.
Hannah Rose Wilson.
Kaylee E. Seeley.
Hoshin Shu.
Madeline Rose Mason.
Hallie Christine Reed.
Helena Yvonne Flake.
Nicole Taylor Muse.
Isabel Catherine Vicari.
Tiana Fulton.
Jamie Taylor Totleben.
Logan Marie Skiles.
Caitlin Mackenzie Hernandez Guardado.
Elizabeth Ann Uregas.
Madison Noel Brandon.
Adam Charles Kimball.
Sarah Ann Hoop.
Matthew Paul Schuler.
Abigail Rose Cieslak.
Christian Ray Wurzelbacher.
Ray Kathleen Palco.
Caleb Francis Tucker.
Megan Ann Freeman.
Rory Catherine Likens.
McKenna Chloe Whipple.
Jenna Grace Burke.
Savannah Marie Feidiga.
Gary Joseph Schweikert.
Matthew Joseph Hodge.
Cynthia A. Wickett.
Shelby Ann Markham.
Mary Frances Girding.
Jordan Lee Cooksey.
David Eric Hale.
Yichi Shu.
Tyler C. Rutledge.
Grace A. Gorley.
William Cogan Kelly.
Jennifer Renee Justice.
Lucas John Calvetta.
Kayla Elizabeth Childs.
Maria Torrado Rodriguez.
Paige Mackenzie Harris.
Jazz Olivia Bennett.
Nathan Foster Bance.
Lucas Alexander Weber.
Evan L. Farrow.
Cole S. Walker.
Michael Connor Michael Schubert.
Selena Shri Seliskar.
Mackenzie Ray Drake.
Selah Rose Fuller.
Zachary Ryan Owens.
Kayla Renee Dunn.
Panagiotis Demetrius Davaios.
Emily Catherine Foal.
Jacob Moore.
Eve Elizabeth Nicholas.
David Lewis Quinones.
Mason Dean Pence.
Emma Fanning.
Jose Rodolfo Reyes.
Alyssa N. Marion.
Fan Fan.
Luke Jacob Bransky.
Yu Shao.
Claudia Lorena Vint.
Jet Andrew Young.
Isaac Kenneth Romero.
Samantha Bernal.
Sydney Rayanne Larson.
Liberty Jade Oliver.
Sophia Vaughn Fujimaki.
Brooklyn E. Flaherty.
Wishing Shi.
Brian Kyle Reed.
Jonathan Aaron Burns.
Allison Lynn Imhoff.
Annie Margaret Steinman Nelson.
Lindsay Janae Chapman.
Ariana Kiala Mumford.
Stephanie J. Nevling.
Brant Xavier Myers.
Andrew C. Singer.
Ying Zhen.
Jacob Robert Klingler.
Yiming Mao.
Sarah Grace Gorman.
Inqing Kai.
Ryan John Yanchor.
Shutzi Shu.
Jian Zhou.
Shen Zhang.
Yuje Wan.
Mingyu Zhu.
Mireille Audrey Fu Bindi.
Ce Fan.
Simeon Josiah Maglich.
Yanshan Chu.
Ethan Taylor Klein.
Xingxing Shu.
Yuhong Yu.
Shelgang Yang.
Xuanzhou Lai.
Sahil Sapra. Uzu Man.
Pengfei Zhang.
Yuan Wei.
Yushi Zhao. Yi Cao.
All right. Please join me in congratulating our graduates.
It is with great pleasure that I now introduce Lieutenant Colonel Eric Kring, Commanding Officer of the Air Force Reserve Officer Training Corps, to swear in our newest military officers.
It is an honor to be here today to administer the oath of office to these outstanding men and women. Man standing before you. We only had one that was able to make it today. It was General George Washington who first required all his officers to pledge an oath, not to a person or party, but to an ideal. U.S. military officers swear an oath of allegiance to the Constitution of the United States, the laws, ideals, and freedoms upon which our country is founded. They pledge to protect our way of life, willingly accepting a life of sacrifice, and if necessary, to give their lives in defense of the freedoms that you and I enjoy every day.
Here it is. The special moment has arrived. Will all of our graduates please stand if you are able? You done? By virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of Ohio and the faculty and board of trustees at Miami University, as president of Miami University, I hereby confer the associate's, bachelor's, master's, or specialist, or doctoral degree upon all those who have successfully completed the requirements. Congratulations, class of 2022. Please remain standing. Please remain standing. All right. And now, you have one last exam to pass before you graduate. Will all graduates please move your tassels from right to left? Ladies and gentlemen, may I now present to you Miami University's newest alumni, the graduating class of 2022. Okay, please be seated. Okay. Congratulations to each and every one of you. Commencement has ended, and now you start the best part, taking the gifts that you have sown and sharpened at Miami University and putting them to use in the world. You are prepared, you are confident, you are courageous, and you will all do great things. Let us pay tribute to Miami with your very first act as an alumni of Miami University. Please rise together if you're able. And join the Glee Club in singing our alma mater. It is printed on the back of your program. And after the alma mater is finished, please remain in your seats and allow the platform party to exit. Congratulations, class of 2022. Great job.
O Miami, from thy hill crest, thou hast watched the decades roll, generations questing from thee, sturdy heart and pure of soul. O Miami, New Miami, days of old and days to be, weave the story of thy glory. Our Miami, here's to thee. Niuna equa wahe, sakini titawe, niqua titawe aque, tawe yame ongishi. Old Miami, New Miami, days of old and days to be, weave the story of thy glory. Our Miami, here's to thee. You've embraced the generations, men and women.